How y'all doing? This is a True Man 7. I'm doing the Droid X video again. This is just to show off the home replacement that I'm using. So if you're not pleased with your home stock launcher that you get, I have a good home replacement that you might like a little bit better than the Motorola one. Cut out of breath, I just had to move my bed. So let me catch my breath. While I'm catching my breath, I'm just going to swipe through and show you kind of what you get. You get the HTC Sense expose and something else they said in the market. I just know that it basically runs like 3 different user interfaces. Of course, there's HTC, but you also get a little touch of Motorola's user interface where you can resize widgets. You also get the 3D application menu that you've seen on the Nexus 1 with the 3D fade effects whenever you open and close. I'm going to slow that down a little bit so y'all can see the fade effects while I do this video. How do I do it? Yeah, it's advanced settings. Okay, open speed. Slow it down a little bit. And open the speed. That way y'all can see this stuff actually happen. See, when I open it, it comes in a little slower. You can see it fade out. I like my speed to be a little quick, so my phone runs a little faster, but you can have it slowed down to be 1, and it'll slowly fade in and out. So that's not nothing major, but at least you have it now on your phone. You also get dark bars, 3 of them, or you can have it to be 1. Everything on the phone is customizable like any Android, so you have 7 home screens. That's one thing that you can't do on HTC Sense or Motorola, which is decide how many home screens you want. I can have only 1 home screen if I chose, and I can have whichever one out of the 7 I want to be my default home screen. So that's kind of cool. You can do that on the Fascinate, I believe. You can decide how many you want, but you can't do it on HTC or Motorola. But with this launcher, you can. Like I say, you get the pinch to jump. At times it may be a little laggy, but most of the times it's pretty smooth. And it, runs pretty nice. I keep my phone from using the accelerometer, but if you have your auto tilt thing turned on, I believe, yeah, then you can use this launcher in portrait and landscape mode. I don't really like to because sometimes it may force close, and you see how it lags a little bit in landscape mode. But after you finish doing it for a while, it kind of gets used to it. And yes, you can pinch to jump in all the different types of formats, landscape or portrait, and it runs pretty smooth after it stops lagging for a little bit. You don't get 3D menu though whenever it's in landscape, because I don't know why, but all the fade effects and stuff still work, and it does do landscape and portrait from all angles. Should do it this way too, yeah. So if you're a lefty, you can still use it that way. I just don't like to have it like that because sometimes I want to just use my phone and not have to worry about it tilting whenever I move it. But I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm going to turn that back off real quick. See how it lags when you first get it back to a new angle, and then it starts running smooth. When you use your advanced task killer, it doesn't kill the application, so you don't have to worry about it rebooting every time you hit auto kill. It'll just, stay running in the background. Or you can ignore it. Most cases, it automatically gets ignored when you install it. What was I going to show you? Oh, they have their own widgets. You already seen me resize, but the resizing has to be purchased so you can have it usable. And that's a Launcher Pro widget, thingamajig, whatever you call it. Effect. That's the word I was looking for. It's a Launcher Pro effect, but you have to purchase it. I just wanted to show you that this is how similar it is to HTC Sense. You get the same kind of applications. You get your bookmarks, your people, stuff like that, by purchasing the full version of this. And you see your bookmarks are really similar. So if you're used to using HTC, you'll get widgets that are really similar. This is like FriendStream. It's just named Friends. I guess they can't steal the whole name. That would be kind of, lawsuit waiting to happen. But it has the same functionality, as FriendStream. aggregates Twitter and Facebook together. You can reply, retweet, comment or like a status, and you can still go in your phone book and write on someone's wall. So they don't take away anything that Motorola allows you to do except for resizing. But you can resize after you purchase the, see it says right on wall, poke, and message, view profile. But you can resize once you purchase the full version of this application. Your live wallpapers and everything else stays the same. So, I mean, it's a pretty smooth home replacement. It's not a rooted phone. My phone is not rooted. I still have everything, straight out of the box. I just installed that application. I don't think I showed yet where to get it. But if I did, I'm sorry. I'm showing it again. It's in the market. You see it says installed. And you can view all the comments. It tells you, super smooth, blah, blah, blah. Expose or HTC Sense. And there's a little picture showing you. It has a great rating because it is probably the best home replacement I've used. It's shitting on Panda, A-Home, and all that stupid stuff. I really don't like Panda Home. These dock bars can be changed to whatever shortcuts you want them to be. They have touch gestures, which will take you straight to the internet. Let me just... I was going to go to another website so I can show you some. I forgot I'm using swipe. I don't have to do all of that. Okay. Give me a second. So, okay, now I'm at Google. See, I touched it went to Facebook, but if I swipe up, it takes me to my preset swipe gesture. So I can set a swipe gesture from my application bar to do something else, like what I wanted to do. Maybe I wanted to go to my alarm and timer. So when I swipe my dock bar, it takes me to my alarm and timer. So you can do that for each single application. So you really have a lot more shortcuts than you would if you just added it. You can also launch different applications from swiping on the one that you chose. So it's pretty nice having that dock bar down there, because on Droid X you only get your contacts, your application, and your browser. And here you can add whatever you want. And you can have it be different types of fonts. You can have it be a picture if you want, but I think that's pretty nice and set up. So I just wanted to show you guys that. There's nothing else really to show off. I did want to mention that this is beautiful widget. So this does not come with the Launcher Pro. You have to download beautiful widgets from the market. And beautiful widgets is like, I think $2.99. I can't remember. I bought it last year. But it's just like HTC Sense as far as the widgets go. They have the toggle on and off for Bluetooth silent and all that stuff, and Wi-Fi. But you can have your widget be small or big. The big one looks like, I'm just going to resize it to show you what the big one looks like. That's how the big one will look if you was to actually put Beautiful Home big. And I don't like how big it looks. It would be more neatly, closely knit than that if you was to install the big one. When you resize it, it looks like that. But I like how the smaller one looks. It shows you everything you would want to see from the big one and leaves you extra space that the HTC clock doesn't. I think that's about it as far as showing it off. All the other stuff is the same, so there's no need to really go into that as much. So y'all go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I hope y'all like the video. Check me out again whenever I add another one. I might do an application video in a couple of days when I finish getting the applications that I had before. So y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for watching. This is Droid X running Launcher Pro.